Yeah. You know, yeah, it's good for them to do that. It's good for them to, right? It was great that they actually did go on strike, right? And I'm not gonna lie, there was a certain part of me that was like, you know, instead of going on strike, you guys could be spending your time doing something else. But, you know, it's great that they actually did end up fighting for that, you know, because now that they were able to do that, now that's kind of an inspiration for other, you know, companies and other union workers to maybe establish and doing the same thing, especially for Stop and Shop. You know, it makes sense too. You know, I mean, it's in terms of a company, I mean, it's one of the largest grocery store chains, you know, in America. So it's like, yeah, why not, you know, fight for that increase, because that's kind of ridiculous, right? Now, I mean, in terms of the company itself, I don't know in terms of like what they're going to be able to do, what they're doing in terms of maybe switching those, you know, cashier associates to different jobs, maybe, and stuff like that. Or, you know, maybe they're going to be switching, you know, other positions. They're going to be switching them around to different, you know, locations and stuff like that. What's up, man? And they're going to be doing a lot of those other things too, right? So I don't know in terms of that, but what I do know is that, you know, the workers were able to come to an agreement. They were able to reach an agreement. The workers were able to now get paid. The workers are now able to get their benefits, their health care, and, you know, they're now able to get a lot of the things that they want. Not a lot of things that they want, but the things that they need, right? The things that they need in order to move forward, in order to keep going, in order to stay focused and to keep working and doing their jobs, living their lives. They don't have to worry about getting laid off, you know, because they already reached an agreement, right? They reached an agreement already with the company. And so, you know, the fact that they reached an agreement with the company, right, that's great. So that gives inspiration to a lot of other workers out there, including me, that, you know, never give up. You know, I remember watching them. The strike, I believe, started April 11th, and now it's April like 22nd, 23rd, a couple weeks later, right? And when you're out of work for that amount of time, you know, you get scared. But within that time of risk, you know, they kept fighting and pushing, and now look where they're at, you know. So, you know, that even gives an example, I love it, of how to never give up, never give in, especially if it's something that you truly in your heart believe that you feel like you can fix, and you feel like, you know, it's going to be great for you, and you feel like you can do, right? Never give up, never give in, keep going, you know. So that's 100% great. Now, you know, now the Stop and Shop thing is done. The workers are getting their jobs back. The workers are good now. Now other companies, like I'm looking at too, I'm a businessman, investor, entrepreneur, and stuff like that. I'm looking at Uber, and now, you know, this thing with Uber, this thing has been going along. This thing has been going on for, you know, a little bit of a while now. Like, you know, they've been cutting pay, I believe, you know, I think ever since maybe the spring, not the spring, but the, I believe the fall of this past year as well. So, you know, they've been cutting down a lot of the things. They've been cutting down workers, you know, they've been cutting down pay, cutting down hours and stuff like that, right? And so people that have been hustling, like even me in the summer, the beginning of the summer, not even like May of last year, before May of last year, and then into the summer, into the fall, right? That's what I was doing, right? You know, even working for Uber, I loved it because I got to wake up early, you know, go hard in the day, come back.